Have you ever wondered what lies hidden beneath the soil of history? What stories are waiting to be unearthed? What civilizations are waiting to speak again? This is the story of Kofiwaa, a young woman whose vision and courage would change the fate of a forgotten past. Kofiwaa grew up in the bustling village of Bonwire, where her father crafted exquisite kente cloths and her mother told tales of forgotten kingdoms. From a young age, Kofiwaa's dreams weren't woven in threads or inked on paper, but carved into stone. Her fascination with structures led her to sketch buildings and imagine cities beyond the horizon. Her talent caught the attention of an influential teacher, Mr. Asare, who nurtured her passion for architecture. Despite societal resistance to women pursuing such careers, Kofiwaa excelled. By her mid-20s, she was among the first women to study architecture at the prestigious Kumasi Technical Institute. But her real challenge came when a government program tasked her to revitalize an ancient trade route in the historic Kintampo region. While others saw it as a practical project, Kofiwaa viewed it as a chance to leave a lasting legacy. The city of Kintampo was a shadow of its former self, a blend of crumbling structures and vibrant markets. As Kofiwaa arrived, she was greeted with both skepticism and curiosity. The elders whispered, "Can this young woman succeed where so many have failed?" As she surveyed the landscape, she noticed peculiar stones and carvings strewn across the route. Local guides dismissed them as mere debris, but Kofiwaa sensed something deeper. Her inquiries led her to Kwabena, an elderly historian who spoke of an ancient civilization buried beneath the surface, a once great hub of culture and trade, lost to time. Fascinated, Kofiwaa shifted her focus. What if restoring this trade route isn't just about connecting towns, but reviving a forgotten heritage? She mused. Yet her vision clashed with the demands of her financiers, who only cared about fast results and profit margins. One fateful day, while overseeing the excavation of a path, Kofiwaa stumbled upon the entrance to an underground chamber. Inside, intricate carvings adorned the walls, telling stories of a flourishing kingdom that thrived on innovation and diplomacy. The centerpiece was a mural depicting a queen standing over an expansive trade network, connecting distant lands through the heart of Kintampo. The discovery was groundbreaking, drawing the attention of cultural historians and archaeologists. But it also drew opposition. Developers, led by the cunning Nyarko, saw the ruins as a hindrance to progress. They argued that preserving the site would delay construction and cost millions. Kofiwaa's pleas to prioritize preservation fell on deaf ears. The pressure to choose between her career and the ruins mounted. Yet she remained undeterred, determined to honor the legacy of the Kintampo people and rewrite the narrative of their history. Kofiwaa's fascination with the ruins deepens as she spends more time at the site. Each day, she uncovers artifacts, pottery, tools, and carvings that hint at an advanced civilization that thrived centuries ago. Among the discoveries is a detailed mural depicting a bustling trade hub with merchants from distant lands. It suggests that Kintampo was once a major center for commerce and culture. Kofiwaa recruits a small team of historians and archaeologists to help document the site. Her team works tirelessly, piecing together the story of the civilization. They learn that the ancient Kintampo people had advanced knowledge of architecture and engineering, creating structures designed to withstand both time and nature. News of Kofiwaa's findings spreads, attracting the attention of local and international media. The ruins become a beacon for scholars and enthusiasts, sparking debates about the region's untapped historical potential. However, this attention also catches the eye of greedy developers and corrupt politicians who see the ruins as an obstacle to their plans. As Kofiwaa's work gains recognition, the developers, led by a ruthless businessman named Nyarko, intensify their efforts to discredit her. They argue that preserving the ruins will hinder progress and delay the construction of the lucrative trade route. They bribe officials, manipulate media narratives, and spread misinformation about Kofiwaa's project. Kofiwaa faces mounting challenges as funding for her restoration work dries up, and permits are revoked under suspicious circumstances. Her team grows disheartened, and some members abandon the project, fearing retaliation. Despite these obstacles, Kofiwaa refuses to give up. She organizes community meetings, educating the locals about the historical significance of the ruins and their potential to boost tourism and economic growth. She also appeals to international organizations for support, leveraging her findings to draw attention to the cause. One day, while exploring a collapsed chamber within the ruins, Kofiwaa discovers something extraordinary: a hidden vault containing ancient scrolls and relics. These artifacts reveal not only the engineering marvels of the ancient civilization, but also a code of ethics that govern trade and diplomacy, emphasizing fairness, innovation, and cultural exchange. The scrolls provide Kofiwaa with the evidence she needs to argue that the ruins represent an invaluable legacy that could inspire modern society. She shares her findings with prominent historians and cultural organizations who rally to her cause. Meanwhile, Nyarko and his allies grow desperate. They stage a sabotage attempt, sending men to vandalize the site under the cover of darkness. The destruction is partially successful, but Kofiwaa and her remaining team manage to protect the most valuable artifacts. The sabotage backfires, drawing public outrage. The local community, once indifferent, rallies behind Kofiwaa, seeing her determination as a symbol of resistance against corruption and greed. Protests erupt, and the government is forced to reevaluate its stance. Under mounting pressure, an investigation is launched, revealing Nyarko's corrupt dealings. He is arrested, along with several complicit officials. The government declares the ruins a national heritage site, providing funding and legal protection for their preservation. Kofiwaa, now a celebrated figure, is tasked with leading the restoration project. She ensures that the ruins are not only preserved, but also integrated into the trade route as a cultural landmark, bridging the gap between tradition and progress. Years later, the restored ruins stand as a testament to resilience and the importance of heritage. They attract visitors from around the world, revitalizing the local economy. Kofiwaa becomes a role model for young women in her community, inspiring a new generation of architects and historians. The story of the ancient Kintampo civilization, once forgotten, is now celebrated as a cornerstone of African history. And at the heart of it all is Kofiwaa, a woman whose vision and determination carved a path where none existed.